Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about this knife right here. Really nice looking Schrade large stockman in really good shape. And if you'd like to hear more about this knife, a little bit about its history, go ahead and check out the video. I would be happy to see you there. Hey, welcome to the Fortified Castle. Hi to all my viewers. Today we're going to be looking at this pretty nice knife. It's in fantastic shape for the age of this knife. And I'll just show you right up. It is a Schrade Walden, New York, USA. And if you look on the back, it is a model 880 in pretty good shape considering. And man, look at that. You know, this knife is not too much younger than I am. So I'm 65. This knife probably dates to about 60 years old. It was born a little bit, about 5 years after me, 4 or 5 years. Really cool. Nice bomb shield there. Nice mirror polish on this knife. Well-made knife. This knife was used and abused, and it's still ticking, just like me. All right, so what you got here is a 4-inch serpentine stockman, and you have brass pins, a Delrin peach seed jigged with a nice bomb shield on here, nickel silver shield, nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, nothing on the other side. Ain't she pretty? And let's open her up. So walk and talk. This blade is kind of weak, by the way, but you have a really nice transition there. Long pull matchstick, saber grind, and Schrade called this concave, concave, but it's been ground pretty good. I worked on this. I got a lot of that out. I couldn't get all of it out. I didn't want to regrind it to make it perfect. You have a really nice prominent swedge on both sides of this knife. Boom, look at that. Really pretty. Nice point on it. Knife is sharp, of course, and this is carbon steel. So if you're a Schrade fan, maybe you have a model 881. Let's listen to this. Really nice. Sit down a little there, a little bit. Nice mirror polish on the tang. So what is the difference between this knife and a model 881? Well, it's that saber grind. So that's the only difference. Is a 881 is the same knife, it's just got a flat grind to it. All these blades are swedged. Really good geometry for the age of this knife. So this model was produced between 1953 and 1975, and that sounds kind of unusual, and we'll talk about that. Why did they drop a nice looking 4-inch extra or large stockman in 1975? So we'll talk about that next. But this knife, it's Delrin, does not have pin bolster, so it was born between 1960 and 1973, which is a tang stamp. That's when that tang stamp ended, 1973. So that's what the date of this knife would be. All right, so why would you discontinue that fantastic knife, large stockman? And the answer to that is this is called the open stock line that Schrade produced. Looks like a normal knife. But you also had the old timer line and the Uncle Henry line. And so, Schrade was trying to reduce costs, and why make three different models of knives that are basically the same? And so what Schrade did is they discontinued the 880, and they continued making the 885 UH, the Uncle Henry. So that ran from 1973 to 2004. They also made old timer models, which are basically the same thing as this knife right here, in the 61 OT from 1976 to 90. In the model 89 OT ran from 89 to 99. And so, that's the reason why they discontinued this. They were making the same knife. They used a different name, different scales on them. I like these open stock knives better with the peach seed jigging than I do the old timer and Uncle Henry's, but there's a lot of fans in that Uncle Henry and old timer club too. So that's the history on that knife. It's a really cool knife. Great walk and talk on this old knife. Great geometry on those blades. There is some grinding on the other blade, but not on these. Really nice. You can still see some of the brushed stainless finish that they used on that. Brush finish. Pretty nice. Thanks for checking it out, guys. We'll see you in the next video.